she, and maybe it's probably all the hospitals too, but I, for the life of me, do not understand this shit. So my mom needed a ride, basically, to and from this surgery today. It wasn't, she had stomach surgery, so it was serious, but it wasn't the kind where she's going to be like knocked down and need an ambulance to get her home. You know what I mean?
Right.
You know, it's just kind of, they go, they do their thing, they have her rest for a couple of days and probably not eat, and she's better. You know, that sort of surgery. So I get there. I get to the front. I'm ready to drop my mom off, and she goes, "Oh, no, you have to come in." I was like, "Why do I have to come in?" Well, in order for them to do the surgery, the person that's driving them to and from has to check in with them. Okay. So I had to go up into this surgical center and just stand there like a dick while... And the lady couldn't have been nicer. I mean, she was very nice. I don't want to make it sound like they were rude or anything. They weren't. But the lady stands there and she checks my mom in and she goes, "Oh, and who do you have here to pick you up?" And I'm like...
RTA?
Yeah, I literally was... In my head, I didn't say it. I was polite today. I didn't say shit. But in my head, you know, I was rolling with, "I'm the Uber driver, bitch. What difference does it fucking make? What difference?" And that drives me crazy. What difference does it make if somebody has surgery and then goes home in an Uber? Right. Why is that a problem?
As long as you're getting home.
Yeah, as long as you get home. And, you know, especially when it's minor surgery or surgery that's not going to, I don't know, bleed all over somebody's car or
right.
Put them into any kind of a, you know, biohazard situation. Who gives a shit? What difference does it make who drives you home? But of course, I had to check in. So I checked in. Then I leave. I get home about 8:30 maybe. My phone rings. And it's the hospital. And I'm like, what the hell is this? So you know, what would your first thought be? You just dropped off your family member to have surgery. You're away from the place 30 minutes. Yeah. So I picked it up and I'm like, hello, is everything okay? Their fucking phone system is jacked up. So all I'm getting is spotty like, right. You know, that kind of thing. So I say to him, I say, call me back, because of course it's on a line that I can't call. You know, it's like a master line or something. So I hang up, they call right back. Again. I'm like, what the hell? So finally I said, text me the answer. Text me what I need to know. Because they have my phone number. Do they do that? No. So then I'm like, you know, I waited 5 minutes. I'm like, well, I got to make sure that my mom didn't die on the table or something.
Right, of course.
You know, so then I call the master number that called me, which leads to an operator. Get the operator. Operator sounds fine. And I say, look, my mom's having surgery. This is the surgery she's having. This is where. This is the, you know, the suite number, all this other shit for the surgery, right? Please hold. 25 minutes of fucking hold music. To come back and say, she's okay. They were just making sure your number was correct.